Hi, in this video we're looking at the exponential graph y equal to 2 to the power x plus q. This is our second video on exponential graphs. Our first example is y equal to 2 to the power x minus 1. We're going to use a table to plot the actual graph. So we're using the values minus 1, 0, 1. To find y, we're going to substitute our x value in the equation. The first one we substitute is 1. 2 to the power 1 is 2 minus 1 is 1. Next we're going to substitute 0. 2 to the power 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Then we substitute minus 1. 2 to the power minus 1 minus 1 gives us minus half. It's always good to look at our x-intercept and y-intercept of the graph. For our x-intercept, we let y to be equal to 0. And that gives us 0 is equal to 2 to the power x minus 1. Take our negative 1 on the other side, becomes a plus 1. This is an exponential equation, so we need to make our bases the same. The base is 2, so we're going to rewrite 1 with base 2, and that gives us 2 to the power 0. You'll notice your bases are the same. 2 to the power 0 is 1. So we can drop our bases and equate the exponents, giving you x to be 0. Now that is our x-intercept, which is confirmed in the table, because y is equal to 0 makes x 0. To find the y-intercept, I'm taking it directly from the table. We say let x to be 0, therefore y is 0. Or you can substitute 2 to the power 0 minus 1. So we have our x-intercept and we have our y-intercept. Before we draw the graph, the value of q, just as we learned in the hyperbola, is negative 1, represents your asymptote. So when you start to draw this graph, it's important to draw your asymptote first. So the asymptote here is y equal to negative 1. And we also notice, compared to the original 2 to the power x graph, the graph is shifted 1 unit down. So 2 points we're making, our asymptote needs to be drawn y equal to minus 1, and the graph is shifted 1 unit down. Okay, we're ready to draw a graph. The first thing we said, draw your dotted line, your asymptote at y equal to minus 1, which I will do a little later because I am using the computer to draw the graph. We're going to plot the points. The first point we're plotting is 1, 1. Second point is 0, 0. That's our origin. I'm going to take that a little up. The third point we're plotting is minus 1/2. So we have our 3 points and we have an asymptote sitting at minus 1. So we're ready to draw our graph. Okay, so here we go in terms of drawing the graph. Notice we're starting and we need to join those 3 dots. And there's our exponential graph. It comes close to the asymptote sitting at y equal to minus 1. So we have our exponential graph. Okay, here we have it again. Our asymptote sitting at y equal to minus 1 and our exponential graph coming close but not touching the line. In the previous video, we did mention that the graph of y equal to 2 to the power x increases from left to right. We're moving on. Next question we're going to look at, y equal to minus 2 to the power x plus 2. Once again, we're going to start with the table. Our 3 values, minus 1, 0, 1. We're going to substitute. If we substitute 1, minus 2 to the power 1 is minus 2 plus 2 is 0. We're going to substitute 0, minus 2 to the power 0 plus 2. That gives us 1. And if we substitute negative 1, minus 2 to the negative 1 plus 2 is equal to, that should be negative 1.5 and not 1 minus half. All right. So this is negative 1.5. So we want the x-intercept. To find the x-intercept, we let y to be 0. And we have 0 is equal to minus 2 to the power x plus 2. Taking the minus 2x on the other side, we have 2 to the power x equal to 2. The sign will change. You'll notice that the bases are the same, so we can equate the exponents, which gives us x to be equal to 1. We have our x-intercept. We're now going to find our y-intercept, and that we can pick up from the table because x is 0, y is equal to 1. Now remember the equation y equal to 2 to the x plus q. Q represents our asymptote, and in this case our asymptote is going to be y equal to 2. And also we can say that the graph has shifted 2 units up. That's what a plus 2 denotes. So we start off by drawing our asymptote, and you'll draw your asymptote at y equal to 2, which we have here. And we need to plot the 3 points, 1, 0. So if we go to 1, 0, that's our point. The next one is 0, 1, 0, 1, which is our y-intercept. And the last point is minus 1, minus 1.5. Minus 1, minus 1.5. And we have our 3 points. And from that, we can draw our graph. And remember, the graph must not touch the asymptote. So here we have a graph of y equal to minus 2 to the power x plus 2. And you'll notice that the x-intercept is 1, y-intercept is 1, which we found, and the asymptote here is y equal to 2, which shows you the graph has moved 2 units up compared to the graph of y equal to minus 2 to the power x. Thank you.